2025 BMW X3 spied with production headlights and quad exhaust. This M Performance version is likely to be called the X3 M50i. Having updated nearly all of its crossovers and SUVs in the last couple of years, BMW is getting ready to do the same with the hugely popular X3. Codenamed G45, the fourth iteration of Bavaria's Mercedes GLC competitor has been spied resting on a trailer between two test sessions. It's not just any X3 but the M Performance version, judging by its quad exhaust system. Yes, BMW is putting 4 tips on M light models, starting with the X1 M35i. Not only does this prototype have the full production body, but it also the final headlights and quite possibly the taillights as well. The large two-tone wheels with red brake calipers reinforce our opinion this is an M Performance model, one that will allegedly transition to the X3 M50i moniker. It's unclear whether that is going to bring a bump in power, although we wouldn't necessarily count on it since the larger SUVs carrying the M60i suffix have the same output as their M50i badged predecessors. The new X3 seems bigger than the current generation model, but that shouldn't come as a surprise seeing as how the latest X1 is now 4.5 meters, 177 inches long. The current X3 is still the larger of the two crossovers, but BMW is likely to reinstate the gap between the two. Our spies weren't able to peek inside, although we can easily see the side-by-side screens, part of the latest iDrive infotainment. That means a simplified dashboard with considerably fewer conventional controls by moving the access to most functions inside the touchscreen. As to what will power the M50i, we're curious to find out whether the inline-6 will live to see a new generation in the X3. When the X5, X6, and X7 transitioned from the M50i to M60i moniker, the bigger luxury SUVs kept their V8s and gained a mild hybrid setup. If BMW has a similar plan for the smaller crossover, it could mean the X3 M Performance will have a 3.0-liter engine with a 48-volt setup. However, nothing is official. Speaking of names, the next X3 is rumored to drop the I from the names of the gasoline-fueled models, while the diesels will keep the D. Once again, BMW intends to sell its successful crossover as a plug-in hybrid, while the role of a fully electric version will go to a NUI class-based X3. As a refresher, the current zero-emission model uses an adaptation of the CLAR platform underpinning the ICE and PHEV models. Switching to a bespoke architecture is likely to bring massive design changes to separate the combustion engine versions from the pure EV. Today, the models look borderline identical regardless of what's under the hood.